The owl is not a ghost or a monster that simply kills. It is a demonic surgeon that performs a targeted internal theft. It rips out the mother's liver, lung, or heart, then races to the nearest water source. Once that stolen organ touches water, the victim is lost forever. This is the owl, a creature whose malice stretches from Iran to the Caucasus, haunting the most vulnerable moment of human life: childbirth. My third eye registers the owl as a cold, sharp presence, almost metallic in its intent. It seeks the most vulnerable, the women who have just brought life into the world. My research focuses on these ancient preventative measures, because if you know the enemy's rules, you can fight back. And in the case of the owl, the rules are deeply strange. This terrifying demon, capable of ripping out your vital organs, can be stopped by breaking its nose. A nose made of nothing but brittle, common clay. That counterintuitive contradiction is exactly what saves lives, and it's the key to understanding this ancient horror. The folklore surrounding the owl, known variously as Al, Alk, or Albasti, is a direct reflection of historical reality. Before modern medicine, the 40 days following childbirth were a period of extreme risk for both mother and infant. This creature essentially personifies puerperal fever and postpartum complications, but it gives them a demonic face and a surgical method. Its mythological origin is fascinating. Some traditions link the owl to Adam's first consort, whose fiery nature clashed with Adam's earthborn nature, leading to her eternal enmity against the human lineage, specifically Eve's daughters. It's a creature of fire and spite, focused entirely on disrupting and destroying the creation of life. The owl manifests as a crone, not a beautiful temptress, but an ugly, bony old woman, often with long, sagging breasts, a grotesque symbol of corrupted motherhood. Her appearance is designed to disturb and distract. She has fiery, red eyes, copper claws, and iron teeth, making her look like a terrifying scrapyard of a woman. But the most unsettling detail is her toolkit. She carries a straw or reedy basket, specifically designed to transport her prize, the stolen liver, heart, or lung. It's a visceral detail that immediately elevates the dread. The owl's targeting pattern is precise: pregnant women, women in labor, or those within 40 days postpartum. The attack is swift and silent, often occurring in the dead of night. Imagine a new mother finally drifting into exhausted sleep. She wakes with an agonizing, sudden internal pain. She's too weak to cry out, and there is no external wound to show where the creature entered. The owl works internally, extracting the vital organ. The moment the organ is stolen, the mother collapses into catastrophic internal failure. She's alive, but fading fast. The owl doesn't linger to gloat or consume. Its primary objective shifts immediately to the escape. It must dispose of the organ in water. Water acts as the point of no return. Once the stolen vitality touches the stream, the mother's death is finalized, irreversible by any mortal means. The chase is the most terrifying part of the lore. If you wake up and realize what has happened, the mother unresponsive, the air feeling cold and sharp, you have to track the creature. Look for the hunched figure running toward the nearest river or stream, clutching that stained straw basket. My third eye would be screaming at this point, the cold trace of the stolen vitality moving away, the mother fading fast. This frantic pursuit against the clock is the only chance. You must stop the owl before it crosses that boundary. Traditional defenses are simple wards: iron objects like knives or scissors placed near the bed, and strong aromatics like garlic or onions. But wards only repel. If the attack has happened, You need confrontation. I found an account, passed down through generations in a Central Asian community, of a man named Farhad who faced the owl. His wife had just given birth, and he'd been vigilant, placing iron shears under the mattress. But the owl was faster. He found her collapsed, the creature already halfway out the door, moving with supernatural speed toward the irrigation ditch just beyond their yard. Farhad grabbed the iron shears and threw them like a dart. The iron struck the owl's shoulder, pinning her momentarily. The creature thrashed, its fiery eyes burning, its copper claws tearing at the air. It was still clutching that basket, the bloody contents just feet from the ditch. Farhad knew he couldn't fight its demonic strength head-on. He had to target the weakness. He lunged past the snapping iron teeth, ignoring the sting of the copper claws. He didn't aim for the heart or the head. He aimed for the center of her face. With a desperate, crushing blow, he brought his fist down on the owl's nose. The moment the clay shattered, the energy left the creature instantly. There was a dry, sickening crunch, and the fiery presence collapsed into a pile of ash and rags. The basket dropped. The liver recovered. The mother lived. Recovering the organ doesn't magically heal the victim, but it buys time. The custom dictates that the recovered organ must be handled with reverence, often washed and symbolically placed back near the mother, while prayers are said for her recovery. The owl failed its ritual, and the death was averted. This folklore is a testament to the power of vigilance and cultural knowledge. Placing iron scissors near the cradle isn't just superstition. It's a physical manifestation of a protective intention, a defense mechanism encoded across centuries. It's a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying threats have the most mundane weaknesses. But the question remains, why a clay nose? Why would a demon of fire, supposedly born from the oldest, purest malice, have such a fragile, earthy flaw? It's a deliberate, beautiful contradiction. Perhaps it signifies that even the most ancient, most powerful malice must retain some connection to the mortal world it despises. The clay nose is the owl's tether to the earth, the very element it was created to oppose. It's a built-in vulnerability, placed there by a higher power, or simply a byproduct of its hatred for the earthborn. The owl is a warning. The darkest threats often hide in plain sight. And sometimes, the only thing that saves us is knowing which part of the monster is made of dirt. That's all for today's investigation into the shadows. If you want to dive deeper into the dark archives, make sure to subscribe to the HistoT YouTube channel. Remember, knowledge is our best defense against the darkness. And I'll see you in the next archive. Stay vigilant.